What does the average person's day start with? Delicious cappuccino, morning exercise, quick shower? No. With a phone, or to be more precise, with the internet. One scrolls through the Instagram feed, another Googles for weather forecast, someone just opens YouTube. Different people, different content. But there is something that unites us all. No matter where we are, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Google Chrome, we all see the same. Just ads, ads and ads. An endless stream of viral, funny, irrelevant and personalized advertising. For businesses, it's cheap. For people, it's helpful, sometimes. For ad blockers, it's a gold mine. But imagine just for a second that something happens to your internet service provider and the connection with the internet is over. A disaster, Gen Zs will say. My childhood, millennials will answer. And I'll say it as usual. Hi, I'm Mike Inishev and today we're talking about advertising before the internet. Yeah, it existed. Long before the age of online ads and social media influencers, businesses had to be creative to capture our attention. So, let me tell you the story of how we were lured from radio jingles to iconic posters to the greatest TV commercials of our time. In the beginning was the word and the print. Newspapers and magazines were the primary way businesses reached consumers. The print ad era took off in the late 1800s, with the rise of mass-produced goods and the need to differentiate brands. Early ads were text-heavy and informational, but as competition grew, advertisers began to focus on visuals and emotional appeals. One of the first earliest examples of emotional advertising was Pears Soap, which used a famous painting of a little boy to sell their product. Later on, the tagline, "Good morning, have you used Pears Soap?" became well-known and widespread. Pears Soap demonstrated how art and advertising could merge to create a lasting impression. Then, in the 1920s, consumer culture had a boom, so the print ads started to reflect the era's optimism and desire for luxury. Advertisers began to sell lifestyles rather than just products. For instance, Coca-Cola ads from this era often featured glamorous women and happy families, emphasizing the drink as a symbol of joy and togetherness. Or how about Lucky Strike campaign? Reach for a lucky instead of a sweet. Targeted women suggesting that smoking was a way to stay slim and stylish.
If you want better taste from your cigarette, Lucky Strike is the brand to get.
This ad capitalized on social trends and insecurities, a tactic that would become common in advertising. Then came the radio. Families gathered around their radios for news, entertainment, and of course ads. Jingles became a thing. You know that catchy tunes that stuck in your head for days? Yeah, that was born on radio. Here is the Pepsi Cola's ones.
Pepsi Cola, it's a spot. 12 full ounces, that's a lot. Twice as much for a nickel too.
This jingle was so popular that it was translated into 55 languages and still remembered today. Or listen to this one.
Fried Wheaties, they're whole wheat with all of the brand.
Wheaties jingle helped establish the cereal as a staple in American households. The campaign also featured endorsements from athletes reinforcing the breakfast on champion tagline. So yeah, some companies like Pepsi Cola and Wheaties used jingles to build brand loyalty. Others became sponsors of popular shows to build their names. That was the era of radio. Over time, the number of cars grew, so did billboards. These giant signs lined highways, tempting travelers with everything from burgers to motels. Advertisers embraced bold typography, vibrant colors, and clever slogans to make their messaging stand out. Some billboards even became landmarks, like the iconic Burma-Shave signs that use rhyming slogans to entertain drivers mile after mile. But of course, nothing could compare to the television. In the 1950s, families gathered around the TV and advertisers saw a golden opportunity. Commercials became mini entertainment pieces with catchy slogans, memorable characters, and even celebrity endorsements. For instance, Marlboro's TV ads introduced the iconic Marlboro Man, a rugged cowboy who embodied masculinity and freedom.
Come to where the flavor is. Come to Marlboro country.
The campaign transformed Marlboro from a women's cigarette brand to the best-selling cigarette in the world. Jingles and slogans also ended up on TV. Here is the McDonald's iconic jingle.
So get up and get away to McDonald's, McDonald's, McDonald's.
It emphasized the idea of relaxation and indulgence, appealing to busy families and workers. This campaign helped solidify McDonald's as a household name. In the 1980s and 1990s, TV ads began to focus more on storytelling and emotional appeals, creating mini-movies that resonated with viewers. That's how Apple's 1984 commercial, directed by Ridley Scott, appeared. It was aired during the Super Bowl and it considered one of the greatest ads of all the time.
We shall prevail.
On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
Apple's positioning was clear, a revolutionary brand. But how would you react to this one?
Yo. What's that? What's that?
Hold on. Hello? So what's up, B?
Watching the game, having a bud.
True.
The Budweiser's Whassup ad became a cultural phenomenon, spawning countless parodies and cementing its place in advertising history. Just guys drinking beer and repeating Whassup.
Yo.
Are you all alone?
What's up? What's up?
What the?
What's up?
What's up?
From the 1900s to 2000s, there were so many outstanding print, radio, billboard and TV commercials that I haven't mentioned. So many iconic marketing campaigns. And would you be surprised if I told you that there are more than 4 types of old-school advertising? Yeah, there were direct mailing ads and massive catalogs with bunches of offers. By the way, we already have a video with the history of such catalogs, so you can also watch it to learn more about this kind of advertising. What else? Well, sometimes the best advertising was free. Word of mouth was powerful and businesses encouraged it by giving out free samples or hosting events like Tupperware parties. If you like a product, you told your friends, and the cycle continued. The world was constantly developing, but before the internet there was still another technology that brought advertising to a new level – the phone. In the 1970s, telemarketing became a popular way to reach customers directly.
All done thanks to telemarketing, the best of technology.
With the warmth of personal contact. So, the word for profit is?
Telemarketing, of course.
While not everyone appreciated the dinner time interruptions, it was an effective way to sell everything from insurance to magazine subscriptions. With the advent of the internet era, all these advertising techniques have faded into the background. The newspaper and radio are relics of the past. Commercials are expensive. Billboards are not effective. Catalogs are digital now. Everything is tied to the internet. That's not bad. Progress is progress. But just remember, if you want to win the future, you need to know the past. That's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. We've got a lot of new theoretical content coming soon, so stay ahead. But if you want more practice, feel free to visit our website. There we have a special workshop for you, totally free. Also, if you are a business owner or marketer or anybody connected to a digital agency and you wanna get double retention rate and double profits, just try out our Boomerang platform. All you need is to visit our website and request a demo. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.